Hello, good evening. Hello, come on in. Oh my goodness, yes, it is another time for ladies. Let's talk about with Tanis Cotto. I know it's been a while since we've been together, but I'm so excited to be before you today. Just as you know, we have our brief chats, right? We've been going through this for a while. And so come on in, invite a friend or two, and just to hear this message. Today, I want to talk to you about a topic. It says, I am essential. And I don't know if you could see my shirt. All right, I'm going to try to pick it up here so you can see. It says, I am essential. And guess what? I am essential, and so are you. It is it is amazing how some of us, we get so lost in all of the stuff that's going on, all the things that we're doing, and we forget to really love ourselves. We forget to do the things that we're called to do. And I was thinking about this whole time that we have gotten into this COVID season, this COVID situation. And I just want to ask you a question. How many of you worked a job, you've been in a place, maybe doing something that you probably didn't love to do, but you did it because one, you can do it, two, you need to make money from doing it, or that's what I studied in school. So hey, I don't want to waste my money. I'll just continue doing it. But it's not exactly what you love to do. It's not something that you would do even if someone didn't pay you, right? That sounds crazy. Who's gonna work for something that you don't get paid for? But there are people who do things that they truly love. And I came to the realization, like, I've known it for years. I've worked in corporate places, I've worked in different jobs, I've done, believe me, a plethora of stuff that I was not happy. I wasn't happy doing it. I could do it well, but just it didn't meet something. And I think what happens when we get a little bit older, we kind of see, like, we're looking back at our lives, and especially some of us that might be a bit further along in age, and you're saying, man, I wish I could do this. I wish I had done that, or I wish I had done that, something else. I have a 92-year-old grandmother, and she told me, she says, I always love to sing. This is something that I love to do. But just never got a chance to do it. And when you speak to the more mature friends, more senior family and friends, you find that there were things that they wanted to do, but because, circumstances, situation, they had kids, couldn't really spend that time. People look at you and it's like, oh, that's a waste of time. You're not going to make money from that. You need to make sure that you have food in your children's bellies and stuff. And believe me, I get it. I understand, because in this world, you need money. Money is, especially in a capitalistic country, money makes the world go round, right? Or they said that the money makes the mirror run. But there's another side of it. Do you want to go through your life and you get to a point where you've worked hard, you finally retire, and then what? You die? People that I've known, people who have worked hard, have done everything that they were supposed to do, and then they retire and then they die. Or they get ill or become crippled or something like that, or some chronic illness has taken them over, and they didn't really get to enjoy their lives. And I think that's a travesty. I think that is something that, for me, mentally, in that situation, that would be something that's really hard to take. So what I'm challenging you to do right now is, if you are in that position, the position where I was sitting in, where, man, I just wanted the day to end so I could leave work, and I did not want the night to finish, because then that means that I would have to get up to go to work. No, I'm not lazy. No, I'm not, complacent. It's just that if you're doing something you don't love to do, it becomes a chore. It becomes a struggle. And when you get the money isn't even as sweet as it is if you were doing something that you really love. I challenge you, find something that you love to do. Work on it, work on it, work on it. You can work on it while you're still working your job until you get to a point where sometimes that thing will overtake what you're doing at your job. And we've heard it. We've watched people on different shows and stuff. We've watched people on YouTube. Oh, I just had this idea. I did something, or I lost my job and I decided to start doing this or start doing that. And this thing just kind of opened up. Oh my God. And it overtook my income at work. And now I'm doing this. I'm really living the life that I love. I'm not talking about those people who rent cars and homes and stuff, and they get up there and they lie, and I'm living a dream life and all of that. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who are really doing the things that they love. Because know this, that life is too short not to enjoy it and too long to live miserably. And you don't want to live a miserable life like pulling a truck or pulling a shipping container on your back. You have to be doing the pulling. That's what it feels like when you're doing something that you don't love to do. And I had to, I thought about it, and hey, you're essential. You're essential. Maybe an idea that you have, someone really need that idea. So maybe something that you could do, someone will be blessed by it. It's what you have inside of you that can really help someone. I have a beautiful sister, Sandy Maxwell, and please forgive me. I was supposed to look up your last name, so ask your husband to please forgive me. But she's doing something where she's teaching people how to start not-for-profit organizations. Hey, that is awesome. And I'm sure if you asked her, she didn't start out by doing that. That's not something she did all her life, but she found her passion. She found something that she really wanted to do. She could teach, she could impart knowledge and impart what she's learned to someone else. And now she's really doing something with it. This is how a lot of these not-for-profit organizations start. You wanted to do something special to help someone else, and they came about. I have started businesses, done just a lot of things. My goodness. And you might think like, oh my God, she's a scatterbrain, or she does like a lot of hodgepodge stuff. No, but I believe that once you're alive and your brain works and you have the ability to do it, we can learn new things. You could go and start off being a lawyer, but for heaven's sakes, you practice law for a while, went in and if you have the time and if you have the knowledge and so on, you could do something else. People finish their careers, they retire, and then they go into something else. They do something else. You don't have to retire at an age. Retirement is not an age. It is just a dollar amount or a number or just a passion of what you want to do. I recently, I gave up. I gave up and said, you know what? Recently, I just decided this is something that's been inside of me for so long. I just wanted to do something that I love to do. I don't want to die. We see people dying right and left. COVID has brought everything to your face. Like someone can just go. I've had friends that I've known since I was a kid, and they're gone. They're gone. Did they get to do the things that they wanted to do? Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe they were just doing the sensible thing of what they thought was right, and you're just doing it. And then, man, living your life and not doing something that you want to do, it's time. It's time. Know that you are essential. You have something. You have giftings. You have abilities. You have ideas. You have all of these things. And sometimes all it needs is a bit of encouragement. Someone to encourage you to say, hey, you can do it. Just like, si se puede, se puede. You can do it. Give it a try. You never know what it will come out to. People have lost their jobs. Businesses fold. They walk in. They might have worked 10, 20 years at a job, and they just say like, listen, we're closing the company, and sometimes we're forced into doing something that we, finally that we enjoy doing, and it's like, oh my God, why didn't I do this earlier? You don't want to be forced to do something, but for some of us, you got to pry us out with crowbars. That's okay. But just as long as you know that there is something available for you to do, and you can totally live the life that you want to live. Hey, it's just one stepping out on faith, believing. It takes planning sometimes to do it, but don't plan forever. Put together a goal, an attainable goal that you could really get to, and then, like Nike says, just do it. I just started an custom embroidery business. It's called Lee's Custom Embroidery. And my God, I am making wonderful custom designs. And this is one of my designs. Yep, I am essential. That's one of my designs. And this was inspired. It was a word that was given in church recently by a prophetess, Erica, and she talked about that we are essential, and I was like, hey, I am essential. I know this, and I want everybody else to know this is a design. And now people are purchasing these shirts, purchasing other custom items that we're doing, pocketbooks and baby blankets and all of that stuff. And guess what? I get to design it. I love it. I am having so much fun just opening this business that I've been wanting to do. I've been sitting on other people's jobs thinking about what I could design, what I could do, and finally now I get the opportunity to do it. I'm no different from you, and I know that if I can do something that will encourage you, hey, this is the encouragement. So ladies, let's talk about ... This ... is talking about I am essential. I can do it. Step out, believe, trust God. Know that, He gives us the desires of our hearts according to His will. And He wouldn't put something in your heart that is that's really essential to you and not help you. I hope this is something that could bless you even during this time. Try something new, try something that you love, and then see how it works out, and then let me know. Thank you for joining. We will be back with you 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks. And we can talk again. And join me for Ladies Let's Talk About ... Like, tag, and share. My name is Tana Scotto. I'm so happy to be before you. And you have an awesome time. Know that God loves you. You are the best thing that He's ever created. He had you on His mind. And you are special. You are essential, just as I am. You have a great time, and I will see you. Bye.